Hello, my wonderful students. Welcome back to English Mastery Hub. I'm so happy to see you here today. I hope you're feeling great and ready to grow your English skills. Today's lesson is very special because it can help you speak English more clearly and confidently. Many students want to improve their vocabulary, but they don't know where to start. Some try to memorize long lists of words, but later forget them. Others know many words but can't use them when speaking. If this sounds familiar, don't worry. You are not alone. Today, I will show you a better and easier way. This lesson is not just about learning new words. It's about learning how to use them in real life. Vocabulary is like your voice in English. The more you understand how to use it, the more powerfully you can express yourself. Imagine being able to say exactly what you feel and think without stopping or hesitating. That's what strong communication means. We will learn a simple four-step method that will help you build your vocabulary step by step. You will learn how to choose useful words, remember them easily, and use them naturally in conversations. These steps are easy to follow, even if you are a beginner. So, get comfortable, open your notebook, and prepare your mind for learning. And before we begin, make sure to subscribe to English Mastery Hub so you can join our growing family of learners. Are you ready to speak English with confidence? Let's get started on this exciting journey together. Before we begin learning new techniques, let's take a moment to understand why vocabulary is so important. Many students believe that vocabulary means using long or difficult words to sound smart. But that's not true at all. Having a strong vocabulary means you have the right words to express what you feel and think. It's not about big words, it's about the right words. Think of vocabulary like a set of tools. When you have more tools, you can fix more problems, build new things, and make your work better. In the same way, when you have more useful words, you can build your ideas, fix your sentences, and express yourself in a more natural way. Every new word is like adding another tool to your language toolbox. A strong vocabulary helps you in many ways. It helps you share your feelings clearly, like saying, "I'm disappointed," instead of just, "I'm sad." It helps you explain your thoughts with confidence, like describing your dream job, your favorite movie, or a new idea. And it helps you connect with people more deeply because your words can show your real emotions. When you know more words, you don't just speak better, you think better too. Words help you organize your thoughts. The more words you have, the easier it becomes to describe what's in your mind. You move from being just understood to being interesting. You can tell stories, express opinions, and make your listener feel what you mean. So, building your vocabulary isn't about showing off. It's about becoming a stronger communicator. It gives you power. The power to express yourself with confidence, to connect with others, and to make your English sound smooth and natural. That's why vocabulary is one of the most important parts of learning English. It's not just a list of words. It's the key to unlocking your voice in this language. The first stage is all about learning and collecting new words in a natural way. You cannot use a word if you have never learned it. So this is where your journey begins. Think of yourself as a sponge that absorbs water. In this stage, you will absorb English words from everything around you. Books, movies, songs, and daily conversations. But remember, don't just memorize long lists of words from a dictionary. That's not how your brain learns best. The real secret is to learn words in context, to see how they are used in real sentences and situations. For example, if you learn the word elated, don't just write it by itself. Instead, write it in a full sentence like, I felt elated after I passed my exam. This helps your brain connect the word to a real feeling or situation, making it easier to remember. The more you connect words with emotions or stories, the faster they stay in your memory. To practice this stage, read short articles or stories on topics you enjoy. Watch English movies or shows with subtitles. Listen to podcasts or YouTube videos in English. Whenever you hear or see a new word, pause for a moment. Try to understand what it means from the situation, not just from the dictionary. Then, write it down in your notebook and create your own example sentence. You can also make learning fun by keeping a word journal. In it, write down new words you discover each day, along with simple sentences or examples. Review them often, maybe once a week, to keep them fresh in your memory. This stage is not about speed. It's about awareness. The more you notice words around you, the faster your vocabulary grows. So, be curious, keep your ears open, and become a true word sponge. Every new word you absorb will bring you one step closer to confident communication. The second stage is about organizing and connecting the words you have learned. When you learn new words, it's easy to forget them if they stay alone in your notebook. But when you connect them to other words and ideas, your brain remembers them much better. Our brains love patterns and relationships. When one word is linked to another, your memory becomes stronger and faster. Think of your vocabulary like a spider web. Each word is a point in the web, and the lines between them are the connections. The more connections you create, the stronger your web becomes. For example, if you learn the word happy, you can connect it to words with similar meanings like joyful, cheerful, and glad. You can also connect it to opposite words like sad, unhappy, or miserable. Now, instead of just one word, you have a whole group of words that help you express different feelings. You can practice this by creating a mind map. Write the main word in the center of your page and draw lines to other related words. You can connect feelings, actions, or situations. For example, from happy, you can link smile, laugh, birthday, or good news. This helps your brain remember not only the word, but also where and how to use it. Another way to practice is to make word families. For example, if you learn the word beauty, you can add beautiful, beautifully, and beautify. This way, you learn how one word changes form, depending on its use in a sentence. This stage is about making words work together like friends. When you connect them, they become easier to remember and easier to use. So don't let your new words stay lonely. Link them, group them, and build your own word web. Each connection makes your English stronger and your speech more natural. This is one of the most important stages in building your English fluency. It's not enough to just know many words. You need to be able to use them quickly and naturally when you speak. Many learners understand words when they read or listen, but when it's time to talk, the words disappear. That happens because the words are only in your passive memory. To speak fluently, you must move them to your active vocabulary. This means you can use them easily whenever you need them. Think of it like learning a sport or playing a musical instrument. When you first learn to play the piano, your fingers feel slow and unsure. But when you practice every day, your fingers start to move naturally. The same happens with words. The more you practice using them, the faster and easier they come to your mind. This is called muscle memory for speaking. To practice this stage, start by creating simple sentences with your new words. For example, if you learn the word grateful, you can say, I am grateful for my friends, or I feel grateful when I get help. Don't wait for a perfect sentence. Just use the word in any small way. You can talk to yourself in the mirror, describe what you see, or talk about your day using new words. You can also practice by writing short posts on social media or keeping a daily journal. Use 1 or 2 new words in your writing. This helps you remember them better and makes you more confident when using them later. The goal is to produce language, not just recognize it. Every time you use a new word, you train your brain to find it faster the next time. Step by step, these words become part of your natural speech. So practice often, speak out loud, and make your English active and alive. Now we reach the final stage, where everything you have learned comes together. This stage is about using your vocabulary and skills in real-life situations. It is not enough to know words and make sentences by yourself. True communication happens when you speak with others, explain your ideas clearly, and listen carefully. This stage is about being confident, clear, and natural in your English. To practice, you can use the 3-sentence rule. When you want to explain an idea, try to say it in only 3 sentences. For example, if someone asks about your favorite hobby, you can say, I love reading books. It helps me learn new things. It also relaxes me after a long day. This makes you choose your words carefully and organize your thoughts. Short, clear sentences are easier to understand and sound more confident. Another important part of this stage is active listening. When you listen to someone, focus on what they are saying. Respond thoughtfully, using words you have learned. For example, if a friend tells you about their weekend, you can say, That sounds amazing. I am happy you had fun. I want to try that too. Listening carefully and responding shows that you are not just speaking English, but actually communicating. You can also practice by joining conversations with friends, teachers, or online groups. Try to use the new words you have learned. Even small attempts help. Over time, you will notice that your speech becomes more fluent, and your words come naturally. Remember, this stage is about real communication. It is not about perfection or using difficult words. It is about clarity, connection, and confidence. Each time you use English in the real world, you strengthen your skills. Speaking, listening, and responding are like exercises that make your language strong. Keep practicing, stay confident, and enjoy the process. With time, you will shine in every conversation and feel proud of your English. And that's it. You now have the 4 steps to build a stronger vocabulary and speak with confidence. Input, organize, activate, and apply. Remember, practicing a little every day is more important than doing a lot at once. Even 5 to 10 minutes of focused practice can make a big difference over time. Don't worry about making mistakes. Every mistake is a chance to learn and improve. Thank you for joining me today on English Mastery Hub. If you enjoyed this lesson, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe to our channel with the notification bell on. Your journey to fluent, confident communication is just beginning. Keep practicing, believe in yourself, and soon you will see real improvement. You are capable of amazing progress, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Keep learning and stay motivated. Bye for now.